Welcome back to my Let's Play for Fullmetal Alchemist 2. I suppose it's been a while since we worked on this one, right? It's been in the back of my mind, though.
Hey, Lieutenant Colonel Hughes!
That silence was getting a bit awkward there, I have to be honest. Crap, it's raining? That's just depressing.
Hey guys, it's been a while.
How long's a while?
It sure has. What are you doing here? Aren't you supposed to be in Central?
You think this doting daddy would willingly come all this way for anything other than a mission?
You got that right. Oh, I miss my little girl already.
Well, enjoy them while they last, because your days are numbered, man.
So, what's the summons for? I assume it's related to the mission that the Lieutenant Colonel's here for.
Actually, I ordered you boys here for a different reason.
Is it to chastise us? You know, for being a public nuisance? Because I could so believe that.
But I do have something that I want to ask you guys. Let me go first. Have you two heard of a guy named Scar?
Well, I have, but that's only because I've read the Wikipedia articles. And the Fullmetal Alchemist Wikipedia. And I've watched bits and pieces of the anime, the original one.
Scar? No, can't say that I have.
He's a suspected serial killer who only targets state alchemists. We know nothing of his background or motives. The only information we have is that he has a big scar on his forehead, hence the name Scar, of course. There have recently been several witness accounts here in East City of a man who looks like Scar. And I'm the one in charge of the case. That's why I dragged myself all the way out here.
Well, the witness accounts aren't all that reliable. There must be hundreds of men with a scar on their forehead.
So what you're saying is that a bunch of rumors are sparking a wild goose chase.
Ah, don't say that. We could be dealing with the real thing.
Knowing my luck, we probably are.
There just aren't enough leads. For now, we just have to look into every witness account we get. And Edward, since you're a state alchemist too, you have every reason to be targeted by Scar. So watch your back, okay? If you ever feel like you're in danger, let me or Roy know immediately.
How? I sending out a signal flare?
Whatever.
So, on to the main topic of the day. It's not just Scar who's causing a stir in the East. There are others.
Others, eh?
You mean those terrorists? Sure, they're not very pleasant, but didn't we get them all?
No. Small fries like that are none of my concern.
Was that a dig at me? I'm a small fry that takes care of other small fries?
He's talking about the vanishings here in the East. Everybody's talking about it, even the people in Central.
Vanishings?
Vanishings?
There has been a rash of inexplicable cases from all parts of the East where people just suddenly vanish. One village apparently lost its entire population. Overnight, I might add.
Okay, whoever did that was really impressive in a way. And it's probably not good.
Investigations are turning up nothing. Locals have started to complain. They're scared out of their minds.
As they should be.
Now we're getting rumors like people are getting sucked into the ground or the monsters did it. It's ludicrous.
Or it's ludicrously true and we should be scared witless.
Monsters.
Since you boys are on the road, I was hoping you might have caught wind of something. Hence the summons.
So, any of this ringing any bells?
Well, there was that one incident in Lior.
Yeah, we were attacked by monsters when we were in Lior.
Monsters, you say?
darn it. I actually skipped the dialogue here. Well, I'll get over it. It's just one line.
We actually thought Cornello might have created those monsters himself.
Cornello, in Lior. Isn't he the so-called prophet of Leto?
Well, he was. He's kind of dead.
Nah, he was a faker. He was just using the Philosopher's Stone to perform miracles and hoodwink the town.
You mean to tell me that this prophet had the Philosopher's Stone in his possession?
Or at least a fake of one.
Well, it turned out the stone was fake. I mean, it had some powers, but it cracked and fell apart.
A fake Philosopher's Stone, eh? It was probably what we refer to as the Crimson Stone.
Yeah, I saw those reports too. It's apparently going around as an amplifier for transmutations.
Going around? You mean there's more than one of those fake stones?
But a fake is a fake, and it's dangerously unstable. It frequently creates a rebound back onto the person who's transmuting.
Yeah, we saw that.
Somebody must be making them, but whether it's an individual or a group, we still have no idea.
Wow, even if we get our hands on one, we shouldn't use anything that dangerous.
Good point.
But if these monsters really exist, maybe we should conduct an investigation on this Cornello guy.
Kinda late.
He's still in Lior, right?
No, he was killed. He was sucked into the ground right in front of our eyes.
Fullmetal, you're not regurgitating the rumors I just told you, are you?
There's a strange woman nearby, and we assumed it was her doing, but we don't know anything for sure. And then as soon as Cornello was gone, the woman melted away into the ground as well.
Melted away, huh?
Yep, life's stranger than fiction sometimes, what can I say?
Oh, that reminds me, Colonel. What do you make of this ring?
What's this?
I just told you, it's a ring.
I'm sorry, but I can't accept a gift like this from another man.
We weren't asking you to accept it, we were asking you to analyze it.
Ah, it's not a gift, you moron!
Oh, so you're giving it to a girl? Haha, you're blossoming early, Shrimp.
You better watch it if you don't want to eat wall.
That ain't it either, and don't call me a shrimp!
It looks like a normal old ring to me. Is there something special about it?
Yeah, well, no. If you've never seen it before, then it's nothing. Just forget it.
Something's fishy here, and it ain't cod.
And that was a bad line. Thank you for that.
Wait a minute. You're not planning on wooing my daughter from an early age, are you?
No, I'll save that for the werewolves.
Excuse me?
Roy, let's grill this shrimp. I'll get the skewers.
Better watch it, or you really will be eating wall.
And I'll provide the flames.
How could you, Ed? Trying to win her favor from the age of 2. You start early, don't you?
Oh, come on, we all know where he's really aiming for.
Shut up!
Well, all jokes aside, I think we were right to call you boys in.
Yeah, now we know for sure that these monsters exist. That ought to help our investigations.
How does that help? It doesn't tell you where they're coming from, or who made them. I mean, I guess it confirms that they exist. But that's about all.
Well then, I guess you owe me one big time, Colonel.
Why does he owe you one big time? He has the right to boss you around.
The thought of having to owe you one gives me the creeps. What is it you want?
That's my Colonel. Do you know of any alchemists around town who specialize in biological transmutation?
Why?
Biological transmutation. There is a specialist on chimera synthesis who lives in the city. Shao Tucker. He successfully synthesized a talking chimera 2 years ago. He was certified and dubbed the Sowing Life Alchemist.
What's with people making chimeras in these games?
A talking chimera? You mean he made a chimera that talks? Like a person?
So it seems. I wasn't in charge then, so I haven't seen it myself. Why don't you pay Shao a visit?
I'm guessing he used a person as a part of the chimera. That's still the only way I can imagine it can talk like an actual human being. And it would make sense in context of the show as well.
Here we are. This must be Mr. Tucker's house.
It's awfully quiet. Is anybody even here? Hello? Mr. Tucker?
No response. Maybe everybody's out.
Well, I guess that means we're free to open the door and investigate.
Oh, come on. We came all this way and nobody's home? Wait, but the door's unlocked.
Called it.
Huh? Ed, you can't just barge into someone's house unannounced.
Well, we'll announce ourselves, then we won't have barged in unannounced. You know, we'll just be barging in. Which is still bad, but not as bad. Manners, people.
Hello? Mr. Tucker? Anybody home?
See? Manners.
Hello? Huh.
Still no answer.
Well, guess we'll have to investigate.
Yeah, they're all probably out.
Or vanished.
But then why would the door be unlocked? Something doesn't feel right, Al. Let's have a look around inside.
What? Ed?
We're coming in!
Oh, brother.
Are you really surprised? We love sticking our nose in other people's affairs. Oh, I guess I can't open the door. Or that door. Okay.
How about that? Over here, Al!
Yeah, I didn't really need to do that. I'm trying to remind myself of the controls, I'm sorry. It's been so long since I played this, I actually have to go through and mess with the buttons a bit. Okay, chest is mine. Guess we should go investigate this room and see what it gets us into. I'm guessing lots of trouble. 'Cause the door's open.
There really is no one here.
But I don't see anything unusual. They probably just forgot to lock the door before leaving the house.
No. Wait, Al. What's that over there?
Huh?
What's what? A bloodstain?
Ed, I don't think that's paint.
Yeah, I don't think it's paint either.
It's blood, all right. What could have happened here?
Look at this. These glasses. Are they Mr. Tucker's?
Maybe.
The amount of blood on the floor here. Nobody could lose this much and still...
What? What was that?
Probably a chimera.
Keep quiet, Al. It sounded like it came from underneath us.
You think this house has a basement?
Yeah?
Maybe. Let's snoop around and see what we can find.
Huh. Let's see. Synthesizing chimeras with verbal skills. Use dog that understood human speech. Unsuccessful. Your understanding seems not to be enough. Perhaps animals with the ability to approximate human speech are required. Okay. I think I can see where this is going. Collected and used birds with talking skills. Unsuccessful. All of them. Apparently due to low intelligence of subjects. Which means use a human, right? Huh. Another book. Is this volume 3? Over 30 experiments with monkeys have failed. Perhaps my skills are in question, rather than the abilities of the test subjects. Heard rumors of Crimson Stone, which supposedly amplifies transmutation powers. How might I procure one? Ooh, that's a bad idea. Let's see. Just as in the field of medicine, sacrifice is necessary at times. Mankind must not fear progress. As faithful as she was to me, she must also have wished nothing less. Use the elixir. Successful in synthesizing chimera with verbal scales. But she mentioned a she there. I assume his daughter. Oh, and there's the door to the basement, alright. Received the silver watch, emblem of state certification in the alias Sewing Life Alchemist. Received word this morning that the chimera used for the exam has died. Huh. So is this just the thoughts on the Crimson Stone? Apparently this Crimson Stone is also referred to as the Elixir. A man named Cornelius supplied me with information on how to obtain the stone. It came at the cost of one of my chimeras, a valuable sample, but I had no choice. I attempted a simple transmutation using the stone. Results far exceed expectations. Its powers defy all common sense in alchemy. Yeah, there's always a cost for that. Any other books I can read about how this guy damned himself? Or is that just gonna be it? We're gonna get that and then nothing else. I don't see any more books I can examine. At least not here. I think I'll save going into the basement for next time, 'cause it's been about 20 minutes. I suppose this is not the most exciting of episodes since we didn't kick any butt, but, you know, that's just how it goes sometimes. Sometimes the game just has to bore you with dialogue. Till next time, then. See ya.